Well, I'm standing here with David Porter at the Leach Botanical Garden. And David, tell me again what it is that you do here.
I'm the executive director here at Leach Botanical Garden.
Well, you know, it seems like it was some time ago that we came in and we talked about, you know, the master plan for the things that we're going to be improving here. And we came back today because, I mean, you can see that the sign of construction is clearly out.
Yes.
Because they're working on the high tree walk.
Aerial tree walk in the upper garden.
So, since the last time we talked about this master plan, what has been happening?
Well, the most exciting thing is that we are absolutely building the master plan phase 1, and that is a big achievement. It's taken 4 or 5 years to get here, but in the upper garden we are right now building the aerial tree walk, which is a 300-foot accessible oval that goes out into space. Wow. It's 30 feet above the ground at its highest point, and people can experience being in the woods no matter what age or ability they have. We're building a fireplace arbor and terrace designed by Olsen Kundig Architects, a very famous firm. It will give us another space up above where we can have 60 or so people who can have a gathering, a class, a social event, and they will be looking out over a very large pollinator and habitat garden that has 4 different sets of seasonal changes. So the plants and flowers will look different every season of the year. And then we have an entrance, we have gathering green for where we can put tents and people can gather and enjoy things, and a full set of accessible pathways, restrooms, parking, new utilities, all the infrastructure we need to build phase 2. This is only happening because we have had the staunch support of all sorts of people, particularly Portland Parks and Recreation, with the support of Commissioner Nick Fish and before him Commissioner Amanda Fritz. We have raised millions of dollars. Parks has engineered running this plan through permits and land use and all of those things, and we are actually building it and expect to be finished about a year from now, and we'll be hosting people from all over, including people visiting the American Public Garden Association conference in June next year. And in the meantime, people can still come and visit this part of the garden along Johnson Creek, the Manor House, the Leach's old estate, see the stone cabin, look at what's blooming. And so there's many things going on here, even though we've got construction going on as well.
Yeah, because just because there's so much going on up there that you've for safety, you've cordoned that off for people, but it's more than just one little garden up there. It's a massive garden, and you can walk all the way back here. There's still all kinds of stuff that is actually going on here at the Leach Botanical Garden. You have so many things, and I'm sure all of this is on your website as well, but there's all kinds of wonderful like reading things that are going on, and education, instruction classes, a whole host of things, isn't there?
There is an amazing range of things taking place at the garden. We have people coming to us with creative and wonderful ideas, and yes, thank you for mentioning it. All of that can be found at www.leachgarden.org.
Wonderful.
And we're updating that. We'll have a brand new website not too long from now, and we'll be able to tell people even more and even faster. But yes, we have a literary reading series that's taking place here quarterly. It's called Lilla Lit, and local and regional writers come and write their own work or read their own work for audiences. We just finished a performance by Bedrock Theater, which is an outdoor theater company that does classics. They just finished Persephone, a classic Greek tale. And in the far upper 6 acres, we have an education project going on to clear out the overgrown blackberries and brambles and so on in our riparian area and restore it. But more than that, to get students from the local school districts and from groups like the Blueprint Foundation and Wisdom of the Elders and Johnson Creek Watershed Council engaged and being part of learning about that process of citizen science, being participants in what's happening and being able to talk to people about it. We have so many layers of activity in that project. It's probably the most exciting thing we've ever done.
Well, you know, what is wonderful about Leach Botanical Gardens is those of us that are passionate about gardening itself, we come here to look at the plants, and there are so many available to just walk through and enjoy. But it is also including, I guess, all types of growth as humans that we can do when we come and visit here. So for more information, as always, we will kindly invite you to go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to their website. Thank you, my friend, so much. I appreciate it.
It's always great to have Garden Time TV come and visit. We love it.